So what I like to do for my cardio, like there's tons of ways, obviously, and we'll go over some of them, especially outdoors. When we get outdoors and onto the track, I can't wait. I'm so excited to give y'all some of those workouts. It's raining right now, so I'm doing my cardio in here. But if I am forced to be in here, do my cardio, there's, like I said, what I'm doing right now is I'm walking for 5. I'm going to walk backwards for 5. So I set the treadmill at an incline. I'll just show you right now. I'll turn my speed down significantly. And this is like taken from knees over toes here. So my back and butt are actually pressed against this arm bar here. And I'm just staying in the squat position. And I'm walking backwards. This is actually really hard. But to just get warm, like I said, I'll go at no incline, like 3.5 speed. So I'll do 5 minutes here, 5 minutes backwards. I'll jog for 10 minutes, and then I'll do another fast walk for 10. We'll continue jogging for 10. That'll be 30 minutes of cardio. That's kind of my go-to. Like I said, unless I'm doing a designated treadmill workout, which could be sprint for a minute, and then you just hop off for a minute. And imagine this is going really fast, you sprint. Or another one of my favorites is like a pyramid treadmill workout, where you go, same concept, you set the treadmill at a sprint speed, then you run for 10 seconds, you rest for 50 seconds, you run for 20 seconds, you rest for 40 seconds, run for 30, rest 30, run 40, rest 20, run 50, rest 10. And then when you get to 60, you take a 60-second break. You run for 60 break, and then it's a pyramid because you work your way down. So you go 50, 10, 40, 20, 30, if you get the point. So those are some different variations of cardio that I enjoy doing in here. Like I said, too, these are the little things that we can do. This is something that I always like to do when I haven't already been to the track or done conditioning. Always start with some form of conditioning because it kind of lets you know where you're at, where your body's at. Like, I'm going to get done with this 20, 30 minute warm up here, cardio, and I'm going to know, like, oh, I feel great. It's going to be a great workout. It's going to be a tough workout to do today, or I shouldn't continue this workout session. This is a rest day. This usually tells me how I'm feeling. Like, already we're 3.5 minutes in, and I feel like, oh, today's going to be a good day as far as workouts are concerned. And it's so easy to justify not coming in here when you're sitting in your house debating on what you want to do. So my good rule is like, just do a warm up. Just do 10 minutes of bike, the rower, the treadmill, walking. And then after 10 minutes, you're gonna know, your blood's gonna start pumping. Listen to your body and it'll tell you what to do. So that's what we're getting into right now. I'm almost at my backwards walk section, which I'll try to keep, just so you know what to do for that backwards walk, because I think that's super important. That's something that like Ben Patrick is amazing at teaching, and one of these methods that when you hear it, it just makes sense instantly. So that's what I love to do. Also during this time, I don't know if I like listening to podcasts, watching like YouTube, not like entertainment, but always trying to learn something. And then when it's time to go over to the weights, that's when I put on my hip hop, my Future, my Little Baby, all those kind of things. Slap. So, okay, we're getting into backwards walk here. I'm gonna just put this here. Sorry if my audio levels are messing up. But, so I set the incline at 5. Walking here at 2 speed, and I'm actually trying to like push. I don't want it so fast that I feel like I'm doing this. I want to be able to make connection with the treadmill You feel like I'm assisting the treadmill and moving in its revolutions. And very quickly, this begins to burn. I find that oftentimes when I'm in the gym and I'm consistent, my best ideas come in here. Like I said, it's this kind of method of thinking where my body is moving, but my brain is at this like meta state, meditative level. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. I think it's just because I've been doing this so long, right? Track and field for such a long time, lifting weights since 9th grade in high school, that I'm at the point where I don't even have to think when I'm in here. If I have my program set already, which I do, then I don't even really need to think about it. You see I'm standing up, still walking backwards. That's because my quads are getting lit up right now. So I'm gonna continue with this and save you guys the boring stuff, which is in about 3 minutes. I can't believe it's only been 2 minutes of backwards walking. In about 3 minutes, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna jog for 10 minutes. That'll bring me up to a 20-minute total of this warm-up cardio kind of thing. And then I'll either walk or keep jogging for the last 10 minutes to total 30 minutes. So I'll see you guys after that, and we'll get into what lifts we're going to do today. So now I'm getting started with my running for 10 minutes. Put the incline at 0. My speed is at 6. I want to be able to kind of have a conversation, but prefer not to if I have the choice. And my rule is anytime I look down at the time, if I want to check the time, I've got to go up speed by 1. I just press it once. So it's like a little game I put it myself to check time. Because if I'm below 10 minutes, I got to go up 1. If I'm over 10 minutes, I feel like I never, gain the right to walk if I want to. So that's what we're doing. I am going to press play on my thing here. finished up my 10. I looked at the clock about 5 times, so I ended on 6.5. If you remember what we talked about before. I'm gonna walk. Then I think I'm gonna finish the last 5 with the backwards walk, just because it burns so much that I'm gravitating towards it. And yeah, along the run, I think I realized like I definitely, this is who, like, I'm a you know, self, I guess, described athlete. I always have been. It's where I've gotten rewards. It's where I've found success in life. And so when I'm struggling, I'm always going to revert back to the thing that I did so well, that I enjoyed so much as a kid. And that's just this stuff, you know. Finding different meanings in different ways, but it's always kind of the same thing. It's my language is through body. It's why I love science. It's why I love health. Is because I am an in-body type of guy, using your body. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'm super excited to get to my weights today. I've been on a kind of consistent weight schedule, and I'm making these so that I can become even more consistent. But eventually weights become like brushing your teeth, where like you're scared to, you don't want to miss a day, or you feel weird. And then when you lay down, you're like, you can't wait to get back to your next weight session. And that's how it is for me now. So I'm gonna get this in and finish up. So anytime I'm about to do weights, I like to start with like a little bit of cardio. I don't train like bodybuilders for the most part. I kind of do work more like athletes, where like my workout's going to be full body today. I'm not concerned. I'm trying to hit like good numbers. I'm not concerned with hitting like, you know, record breaking numbers. I just want to get a good workout in. Obviously, I'm trying to get stronger, but get stronger with a purpose. So a lot of the stuff I do is going to be full body, which is why I also don't mind if I lift weights first and then do cardio after, or do a little bit of cardio first and then do weights after. That like dip in performance that you might see from going from cardio to weights, not the biggest deal in the world, because I'm not training to compete in weights, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of training for life at this point, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're going with 4 sets of 10 RDL. Take between 60 and 90 seconds. For me, it doesn't matter like what order I do my lifts in either. For the reasons that we talked about before, this is full body. This is just to get you better athletically, moving, being aware of our body and space, spatial awareness. The order doesn't really matter. Although you learn to do things in the order that best suits you, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna hit 2 more sets of these and I'll see you guys on the next lift. Okay, we're moving on to bent rows. 4 times 10 bent rows. I'm gonna use the bar. Other option is the dumbbells. We don't really have dumbbells heavy enough. You go up to 55, but you can still get some good work with those. I might start with like 50. I'm a pacer. I pace back and forth. And this is when my best ideas come. And that's what I mean by when unstuck your life. Let's go. Oh, talk about full body and grip strength. All that. Yay, yay. In high school, we were not allowed to listen to music while we lifted. They just wanted to hear the weights. And I'm forever grateful for that. Set 2, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and hit 2 more sets. See y'all on the next lift. We got the missus that joined me.
It's already burning.
We got her walking backwards. Huh?
It's good though, it's just burning already.
Yeah, so just like 5, and you can stand up when you want to or whatever, but it's gonna get your quads right.
Okay.
All right. I'm not done yet. I told you we was coming back. Where we go?
Huh?
Okay, that got hard. Now we're moving on to squats, back squats. I did front squats yesterday, so today is back. Yeah. So it's important to remember when we set up for back squats or front squats for that matter, you want the bar at a height so that you don't have to dip too low underneath, but also that you're not on your tippy toes, right? No, boom. 4 times 10. Boom. It's important to warm up properly too. But when you've been doing it for a while, just go for it. Oh, wee. That was heavier than I thought. When you can, you always want to do this stuff with a spotter. I don't have a spotter. So I'm not going to put on weight that's going to kill myself. But I'm going to put on weight that's challenging. 160 BPM doing some squats. That's crazy. Again, it's important to remember, this is just like strength. This is considered weights that will build your strength, right? So not necessarily mass, although our muscle mass is going to grow. We're not going for speed lifting, right? Which would be like moving the weight fast and with purpose. We're just trying to build this base layer of strength so that when we want to work into power, right, 5 sets of 5, or speed, we're able to do so effectively. That was tough. I'm gonna get 2 more and see you on the next lift. Another tip. You should always have your own water bottle with you. Don't rely on the faucets. And even worse, don't have no water. That's even worse. You always want your own source of water. Okay, before we move into incline bench, we gotta record our numbers. Back squat. That shit got hard at the end, I'm not even gonna lie. I got 135 times 10 for 3. And then my last fourth set, I got 6. Bent row, what did I do, 115 for 10 times 4 sets. RDLs, 135. Okay, now we got incline, bench press. Did you know that like less than 1% of people can bench press 225? So that's pretty crazy. That's my mission that I'm on right now. But first, you want to make sure that you have about even. It looks like this side's a little bit longer. So here's what I'm going to do. Scoot this over like that just a little bit. Again, not something that should be done without a spotter. Do as I say, not as I do. Make sure that when you rack, great, maybe we'll start with the 115 here. See what that looks like. It should be light, let's see. Not bad. 135 next. I did flat bench yesterday, so my chest is feeling it a little bit here. In case you're wondering, I'll do like during the strength period, I'll do like 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. And on those 2 days, I'll hit like variations of major lifts. So it'll be like front squat was yesterday with flat bench, whereas today was back squat and incline bench. Then tomorrow will be nothing. I won't do bench. Maybe I'll do push-ups, some stretching and stuff like that, but that will be my day off. So that's what we're doing. I'm definitely starting to go longer than my allotted 1.5 minute rest. Okay, 135. Make sure that my hands are even. I use my thumbs to measure, my whole pinkies to measure. Form a grip. So I was only 7 at 135. Maybe I moved up too much. I probably would have kept going if I had a spotter, but again, I'm being smart because I don't have a spotter. So I probably will stick to that. If I can hit 2 more sets at 7, I'll be happy with that. But now I know for next time, if I started at 115, I need to move to 125 instead of going to 135. so that I'm able to hit my 10. And then on the last 2 sets, if you don't hit 10, that's good. But like the first 2, at least, should be some sort of warm up. Okay. Oh, geez. I can hear my coach in my head yelling at me. Okay, let's go. Okay, that was only 5. It's not looking good for last set. I'm gonna take a bigger break here and see what I can get on the last set. Okay, I was able to hit 5 on that last set of bench. I'm unprepared. Everything I have is about to die. I still got lunges. I have Arnold press, and I got biceps. So I'm gonna do those.